A discussion of the work ethic brings up some very provocative questions. Do workplace ethics problems come from a lack of a work ethic? Where does your character fit into your work ethic? What is happening in our modern global work environment that conflicts with our traditional view of the work ethic? How can we instill a good work ethic in those entering the workforce or those already in it? Of course, everyone has something to say on the topic. Everyone has a story to tell. In discussing the work ethic, there are many issues in play, including cultural issues, generational issues, parenting, self-discipline, character, and many others. You need to understand that the work ethic, personal character, and ethical behavior at work are interconnected and are key factors in our professional ethical life. Why does the word morality leave most of us with an unsettled feeling? The fact is, whether we have high moral standards or not, most of us don't want to feel that someone else's morality is being pushed on us. It's simple human nature. We prefer to make our own moral decisions. But in reality, whether we know it or not, or like it or not, someone else's morality is constantly influencing our everyday decisions. In order to have any kind of meaningful dialogue on ethics, a discussion of morality must take place. One can argue that there is no such thing as ethics without morality. We need to be comfortable discussing morality in a variety of contexts and standing up for it when the time is right. Learning to make moral judgments is a significant step toward making compliance to rules an internal part of our character. The workplace is a unique setting to talk about moral decision-making because some areas of the workplace are highly regulated by rules, yet others are not. We need to think about how this practically works out and how to develop skills to address the wide variety of circumstances we face each day.
Now let's turn to the kinds of ethical dilemmas in the workplace. The bottom line here is that every person, no matter how ethical he or she is, will face ethical dilemmas at work. It's a fact of life and is something that you cannot escape. So, ethical dilemmas in the workplace fall into two broad categories: dilemmas of conscience and those that come from outside your sphere of influence. Dilemmas of conscience are those that are right inside our head. It's an inner moral battle that rages between your sense of right or wrong. But it's important to remember the following facts about dilemmas of conscience. 1. You have a choice as to how to act. It's your conscience and your choice. It's your responsibility and you must face the consequences. 2. You usually have right and wrong answers. 3. These dilemmas are strongly influenced by your needs, wants, and feelings. If you want something bad enough, you will do anything, even compromise your ethics to get it. Be careful of your wants and needs. Don't allow the situation and your desires tempt you to make the wrong choice. 4. Dilemmas of conscience are subject to rationalization. Be careful of how you rationalize things. If you do this a lot in areas where there is not ethical conflict, you may feel the need to do it in areas where there are. And finally, remember that you are obligated to make the honest legal choice or suffer the consequences. Dilemmas from outside your influence. Now, the other side of this process involves dilemmas from outside your sphere of influence. As I stated earlier, even the most ethical people find themselves in unethical dilemmas. You didn't look for them, they found you. It is a fact that you will face ethical problems that will come from outside your sphere of influence. The sources of these kinds of dilemmas include coworkers, supervisors or management, customers who may ask you to do something unethical, business partners, suppliers, or vendors, or simply corruption or bureaucratic problems that are systemic within an organization. Take some time to think about these kinds of dilemmas and their sources